guys, I thought I had better get this haul underneath my belt before I get too much stuff accumulated on my future, fuzzy in there, future trips. So that's what I'm gonna do for you today. It's kind of a collective haul between like Sephora, Neiman Marcus, like my Vegas trip, just Sephora, yeah, Sephora, quite a bit of Sephora stuff and bits here and there. But anyway, as you know by now, you could probably came to the conclusion that I like to shop. Anyway, I know people like haul videos. I love haul videos. I love to watch them. I love to see what people like are buying and stuff. Kind of get that shopping high off of other people, you know, if you're not out shopping. Anyway, so I'll just get right into it. I purchased, I believe, these. Well, obviously, yeah, I've got them all at Sephora. The new Hourglass ambient lighting powders, and I got 3 of them. I got Diffused light, which is the yellow one. You guys might have seen me use this in a tutorial, but it's the more yellow based one. And then I got the Ethereal light, which is the white one. It looks like and I don't think you'll know the full effects of these, like, obviously, until you put them on your face. Like, you know, swatches and stuff probably ain't gonna do you any justice. But anyway, the other one I got is Mood Light. And I actually have this one on my face all over today. So that is Mood Light. And this is more the purpley pink undertone one. And then I got, where did I get this? Oh, at the YSL counter, I picked up, this is from their spring collection, I believe, a YSL Creme de Blush at number 9. And this is really, really pretty. It looks like that. I'll swatch it for you guys. It is really, really pretty. But it is kind of a, it reminds me of the Maybelline mousse little blush pots that from a while ago, but it's definitely nicer than those, but that's what it reminds me of. So, and then also from YSL, I picked up one of their blush Radiances in number 4, and I really love their blushes. They're coming in just a little tiny, they come in a pouch, and then there's a brush that I will probably never ever use, but it is soft, so that's good. It's not like a really scratchy one, but the color is number 4, and it looks like that. And it is just a peachy pink color. Looks like that. It's kind of picking up a little purple on camera, but anyway, I got that one, which I love that. That'll be traveling with me. And then at the Lancome counter, this is from, I'm just kind of jumping all over the place from different places. I'll try to tell you guys where I got stuff when I'm showing it. But I picked up from their spring collection the Blush in Love in number 20. And this was really expensive. I think it was $45. It looks like that. It is really pretty. Like, you could use the pink on the outside, or there's the inside, there's the outside, or you can swirl them together, and that's that one. But there's really nothing unique about it. They didn't have a tester out when I bought it, so I couldn't like test it out. And then when I got it home, I was like, I did not need this, but I mean, it is pretty and stuff. I'll keep it and I'll get use out of it, but it's nothing unique. And if I'd have been able to swatch it before I bought it, I probably would have never got it. But that's that. And then at Neiman Marcus, when I was on my Tom Ford excursion, I saw this blush here by Kevyn, and it is called the Pure Powder Glow, and the color is Shadore, and it is a pretty, pretty pink. Oh, it looks like that. And this is really nice. I have not worn this one yet, but it's gorgeousness. You can tell I love pink blush, huh? I think that was 3 in a row. And then Sephora came out with a new kind of spring collection pieces, and I got this here is a powder, Fresh Face Luminizing powder. And the content's cool. That's kind of what caught my eye was the packaging, but inside you'll see this is what it looks like. It's kind of a champagne-y peach highlight color. It's nice. I've used it a few times. Nothing to write home about, but I'll get use out of it because, you know, I love my highlighters and stuff. So, and then I also, this year I saw this a few times, but I didn't like really play with it in the store or anything. And then when I was in my more local Sephora, I really like stuck my fingers in it, and I was like, wow, these eyeshadows are really buttery and really, really smooth and soft. And this is called the Powdery Eyeshadows and Sparkling Top Coats palette, and it looks like that. And inside is these right here. And the top row is those overcoat eyeshadows like that. They're really super, super sparkly. And then the bottom are extremely, extremely buttery, smooth eyeshadows. Those are those. And then the top here, I'll see if I can. They're kind of, these pick up a lot better on a brush. These top ones right here, but I'll just show them to you like this because I'm not gonna get them. I'm not gonna be able to get them to their full effect on my finger. So, and then I also picked up these new Bobbi Brown brightening finishing powders. I love my Guerlain meteorites, and you know they come in little tin, little pearls and stuff like that. And the Ambient lighting powders are kind of similar to that, and I've noticed a lot of other companies are coming out with similar things, and I'm all about all of them. So I went and I'm trying out Bobbi Brown's version, so I actually bought both from. This one is the color Brightening Nudes, and I seen Lisa D1, she used it and really liked it. It comes in a pouch, and then you pull it out, and here's the powder, very mirrored, but inside it looks like that. I've used this a few times. It's not giving me the same wow. It's kind of got a purpley brownish undertone, so it might be better for a little bit darker skin tones, but I'm not completely wowed by these ones yet, and they are expensive. I want to say they're $50 a piece, so I could have lived without them. I'll use them and stuff like that, but definitely could have lived without them. Anyway, I did get the other one too, and this one I like a little bit more because it's a little bit lighter. This one's Porcelain Pearl, and the gal at the Bobbi Brown counter, she actually told me that this one here was more of an Asia exclusive. And they liked it so much, or somebody got, I don't know, something along those lines, that the consumers liked it so much that they decided to bring it over to the States too. But this one looks like that. And these colors here really remind me of my e.l.f. powder that I love to use to set my concealer. But these, I think they have a little bit more shimmer to them. Looks like that. Not too, well, there's not shimmer, I guess, just maybe a little bit more of a sheen to it. But I got that. Not in love, but they're alright, you know. And then, what's in this bag here? Oh, I went to Topshop in Vegas at the fashion show mall, and I was so excited to go to Topshop. I found some really cool clothing pieces while I was there, and then I see Pixie Woo all the time. Is it Pixie Woo? I think so. Pixie Woo and, I can't remember the other little gal's name from the UK, but they talk about Topshop makeup all the time, so I had to go check out their Topshop stuff, and I almost bought a few things, but I did enough damage in the makeup area before I went to Topshop. So I just picked up one thing, and it's an eye palette, and it's called Atmosphere, and look at how pretty these are. And I will say that they are, from swatching them, they're really, really pigmented, and they're really, really sparkly. They look like that. So I haven't used this yet, but I'm excited to use it. And then I also picked up 2 of Kat Von D's blushes. I love Kat Von D's makeup. Not so fond of her foundation, just because it's really, really, really thick and full coverage, which is what it's for, but I just feel it's a little bit too thick for my liking. But I adore her eyeshadow palettes. I have, I think, all of them. And she just came out with blushes. She came out with bronzers too, but I still have my old bronzer when she first came out with them. But anyway, these are gorgeous, gorgeous blushes. This one is in Love Song, and I've been using this quite a bit lately. But it's got silver sparkles in it, and it is a pink. It's gorgeous. That's all I have to say about it. Look at, ooh, it's so pretty, so pretty. And then the other one that I got is Bellissima, and this is more of the peachy orange one, and it looks like that. Gorgeous. I really like these blushes. Some of the other ones are a little bit too be right there, I don't know if you how well you can see it. They're a little bit too dark for my liking, and especially for springtime, so I just didn't gravitate towards those ones as much as I did those ones. But I am really loving those Kat Von D blushes. They're nice. And they're not so pigmented to the point where you have to be careful when you put them on your cheeks. I know a lot of people really love their pigmented blushes and stuff, like really, really pigmented, but I also find at the same time that for when you're, you know, in a hurry or you don't want to work so hard with your blush, it's also kind of nice to have a blush that, you know, you can still pick up product fairly easy, but it isn't so pigmented that you have to work with it so much. And that's kind of how I feel about the Kat Von D blushes. You just can just kind of put them on in a more effortless manner. So, then I also picked up some Makeup Forever eyelashes with the little sparklies on there. I picked up 2 pair of these. I already wore one out to the club, but I really like these. These are half lashes and they got little black crystals in the middle of them. I really, really like those eyelashes. And then for a perk, I got a little mini argan oil, which I love this argan oil by Josie Maran, so that's always good. I picked up a Volupte Sheer Candy Glossy Balm in number 9. And this one is pink. And it looks like this. These are okay. They kind of remind me of the Color Whispers. It'd be right there. But the packaging is killer, man. Like I said about that luxury makeup type deal, that's how it's just so, it's so pretty. It's got a lot of weight to it and it feels expensive. So I do like them. I like them to put over a lipstick of a similar color if it's a little bit more drying, because that'll moisturize it up and give it a kind of a glossy feel, but it will also kind of take down the wear time of whatever you have underneath. So be a little careful about that. And then I also picked up from YSL their eyeliner in we'll just call it Jade Black. I ain't gonna go there with the French. And this is in number 6, yeah, Jade Black. And it looks, I love gel liners. This is a pretty good one too, but I saw Pixie Woo using this in a tutorial. That's what made me want to have this. But anyway, I've used it a few times. It's nice. It lasts on the waterline pretty good. So, yeah, I like that. Got that one. Then I also picked up Tarte's new BB Tinted Treatment 12-Hour Primer. And it's got SPF 30 in there, which is with mineral sunscreens. So I always love that, you guys know. But I thought this was a BB cream, but it's actually a primer. But you can use it by itself. And it actually has really decent coverage. You just have to kind of... I would set it, I guess. And then I do feel, even when I put a mineral, because I used mineral powder over it the few times that I've used it, that it kind of, I almost feel like it doesn't fully set and it's kind of got a slick feel. I do like it. It makes my skin feel really soft. Like at nighttime when I go to wash off my makeup, my face feels really soft. So I think there's some nice moisturizing ingredients in there. But I got the color light and it's a pretty good match for me. And the fact that it has SPF 30 is really good. So I like it. Not completely in love with it, but it's nice. I just picked that up a week ago. So, and then when I was at Neiman Marcus too, I saw these lashes, and they're called Winks by Georgie, and this is number 8 Bon Ton, and there's 2 pair in there, which I thought is awesome. I love half lashes when I wear them, and normally I only wear lashes at all when I go out at night or something like that, or for special occasions, but half lashes are always what I like, because they're way easier to put on than a full lash for me. So and I like, of course, that, you know, when you put on the corner lash, it also gives you the more cat eye, which I love. So anyway, there's 2 pair in there, so I thought that was really nifty. And I picked up 2 of these, so there's actually 4 pairs of lashes, and I think they're 16 bucks a piece, which makes it out to be $8 a pair, which is alright. I guess Ardell's are $8 or $6 or something like that for a pair, so that's not too bad, I guess. And they were, anyways, I haven't worn them yet, so we'll see about that. They look really pretty though. And then I did pick up 2 of Illamasqua's blushes, and I want to say that this is the one that Tanya Burr was raving about. It was in her favorites a couple videos back and stuff like that, but this is the color Promise. She didn't know what color she had, but this really looks like the color that she was using, so we'll just go with it. And I haven't used it yet. I'm not, cream for me is always one of those things that, come on here, is always one of those things where you're going to need a little bit more time to work with it, so, I don't use it quite as much as I use powders, because powders are more, you know, easier to blend out and whatever, but I did pick it up anyway because she loved it. And oh, I did find out too that the Beauty Blender blends out creams over powders awesome. Like, and it blends out obviously over liquids really nice too, but really nice over powder. You know how you use your, if you want to use powder stuff or whatever and then put creams on, it like can get patchy and stuff like that. Try out your beauty blender and just, you know, pounce it on, or, you know, the little technique that they use with it, but it works really nicely. Anyway, so this is Promise. I have not used it yet, and it looks like it's more pigment. I think the little this isn't even picking up. Anyway, okay, there you go. That's a horrible swatch, but anyway, this is the color in Promise Cream Blush. And then the other one I got is a powder blush, which I really love. Illamasqua's powder blushes. The powder blush in Katie, the really milky baby doll pink one, is one of my favorites because it's got a white base to it. So when you put it on the skin and it mixes with your emollients or, you know, oils from your face, it doesn't get darker than it is in the pan. So it actually goes on color of the pan and stays that color. So I love that about that particular blush. I don't know about this one yet, but this one is in the color Tremble, and it is more of a peachy pink. Looks like, wow. Oh yeah, there you go. You can see it right there. Pretty. And then I also picked up another Rouge Pure Couture by YSL number 20. Oh, this is the stain, the glossy stains. Okay, yeah, and number 27. And these are nice. They are a lot like the new L'Oreal thingamabobbers. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but they just came out like a month ago or something. But very, very, very similar in texture. And the whole, what am I trying to say here? You know what? L'Oreal probably owns the YSL brand. I'm going to say probably, or either vice versa or something like that. But anyway, this color, this color here is number 27. I think that the YSL ones, they pack a little bit more color, and the stain is actually a bit more pigmented when it stays on your lips. So that is number 27. It is a peachy or a corally orange color. It's really pretty. And then at the Sephora, at the Venetian, they have Becca. They had a Becca stand, and I did try their skin illuminator, the white one, and I ordered it offline, and I was really sad because when I went to put it on my hand to see how pretty it was and stuff, it had such a strong smell to it, and then when I put it on the top of my cheekbones, it kind of stung. So I'm real apprehensive about like mixing it with foundation or putting it on, and I haven't used it since that one time, and it's a crying shame because I think it was $40, so that's really sad. But anyway, this is another one. Not another one, but another Becca product, and I really love this. It's like, it's beautiful. It's a mineral blush in the color Gypsy, and it looks like this. It's another pink. How many pink blushes have you guys seen so far? Anyway, but the pink, it's a baby doll pink, but the sheen in it is gold, which it's just beautiful. Like, you guys are probably gonna think every single one of these blushes look the same, but I put it right there. But it's not, I promise. On the skin, it's like super glowy, and it's a beautiful blush. And this was really expensive too, but the packaging's super cute, and I love it. I really love it. Not so loving of the Skin Perfector that I got, but love the blush. On sale at Sephora online too, I picked up 2 of these brushes, the Natural Dome Powder Brush in $59. They look like this. I love to use these on my ambient powders or my meteorites, or and they're natural hair, but they're really soft, and I like to use them for the finishing because it's gonna the synthetic bristles, they'll blend and stuff like that, but this will give you a little bit more of a blend than the synthetic will, because it's not stiff. I don't want to say stiff, but they're a little bit more stiff. So I picked up this brush too. I picked up 2 of these brushes as a backup because I have one, and I got them on sale. They were like $17 as opposed to $34, so 50% off, and I think they're still available online too right now. So I really like this brush for finishing, and I think that's all that I got. I will probably have another haul for you guys. I'm always hauling for you guys. What am I talking about? I'm sure I'm going to have another haul for you guys in a couple days. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this massive, massive haul of things. If you guys want like any specific particular reviews on some things, let me know and I'll try to do that for you guys. But anyways, thank you guys ever so kindly for watching. If you have any questions, comments, whatever, sure, feel free to leave them down below. And don't forget to wear sunscreen. And I'll see you guys later. Bye!